Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. An Indian wooden sailboat caught fire and subsequently sank near the Strait of Hormuz, resulting in the death of one Indian sailor and injuries to 4 others, according to reports from Hantavirus. Citing Indian media and the Indian consulate in Dubai, the vessel had departed Dubai on Thursday, May 7th, heading for a port in Yemen. All 17 Indian crew members on board were successfully rescued by another ship that was passing through the area. The 4 injured crew members sustained burns and are currently receiving treatment in Dubai, where their condition is reported to be stable. The Indian consulate in Dubai has confirmed that its staff met with the rescued citizens and is maintaining contact with the ship's owner to gather further details and provide necessary assistance to the affected crew. Indian authorities have launched an investigation to determine the exact cause of the fire. According to Hantavirus, the Kremlin has stated that the path to achieving a peace agreement to end the war in Ukraine remains long and complex. Despite the United States' eagerness to broker a deal, Russia believes that the intricate nature of the issues makes any immediate agreement unlikely. Both Russia and Ukraine confirmed their acceptance of a 3-day ceasefire, mediated by the United States, scheduled from May 9th to 11th, while U.S. President Trump expressed a hope for the ceasefire to be extended. Kremlin assistant Yuri Ushakov clarified that the truce would not be prolonged beyond the initial 3 days. Kremlin spokesman Peskov emphasized that, although American eagerness is understandable, the Ukraine issue is too complex, and a peace deal still has a long way to go. The conflict has now spanned over 4 years, exceeding the duration of the Soviet Union's involvement in World War II. Separately, Xinhua reported that U.S. Secretary of State Rubio, during a visit to Italy, indicated that the U.S. is ready to mediate but is unwilling to waste time if progress is not made. Al Jazeera reports that U.S. President Donald Trump has declared a Hantavirus cluster on a cruise ship to be under very good control. This statement comes as the World Health Organization actively tracks the outbreak, coordinating with U.S. authorities. The efforts involve managing infected passengers who have been hospitalized and conducting thorough contact tracing across several countries. The situation highlights ongoing global health surveillance despite the president's reassuring remarks about the containment. According to CNA, the search efforts for 2 Singaporean hikers who went missing after the eruption of Mount Dukono in Indonesia are still underway. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Moored Coasters, confirmed on Saturday that these search and rescue operations are being conducted in cooperation with Indonesian authorities in North Halmahera under highly challenging conditions. Meanwhile, 7 other Singaporean hikers who were evacuated from the volcano are currently traveling to Jakarta and are expected to return to Singapore on Sunday. The local search and rescue agency had identified the 2 missing individuals as Heng Wen Chiang Timothy, 30, and Shaheen Morhez bin Abdul Hamid, 27. Authorities located them near the volcano's main crater but faced extreme terrain and heightened volcanic activity. Rescuers were also recovering the body of an Indonesian national. Al Jazeera reports that Iran's Football Federation has announced its men's national team will participate in the 2026 World Cup, co-hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. However, this participation is conditional on the host nations addressing Iran's concerns. Uncertainty surrounding Iran's presence has escalated since the U.S. and Israel reportedly launched a war on the country in February. Adding to the tension, Canada previously denied entry to Iran's football chief due to alleged links to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, which Canada designated as a terrorist group in 2024. Iranian football chief Mehdi Taj stated 10 conditions for attendance, including guaranteed visas for all players and staff, notably those who served in the IRGC, like Mehdi Taremi and Ihsan Haisafeh. Other demands include respect for the team's flag and national anthem and high security. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio affirmed Iran's welcome, but warned against IRGC-linked delegation members. FIFA President Gianni Infantino has reiterated that Iran's games will proceed in the U.S. as scheduled, and the Iranian Federation asserts that no external power can deny its merited participation. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.